How's it going, everybody? Hope you're well. Welcome back to Music with Michelle. Finally, they're back. It feels like it's been absolutely forever.
It's been 84 years.
But Catfish and the Bottlemen are back with their brand new single, Showtime. You may have seen those white posters going around on social media where people taking pictures of them being hung up with the words on them which say doors 5 PM, Showtime 6 PM. And many people are speculating what that means, but now we know it is the name of their first single in, I think, nearly 5 years now. I really can't believe it's been that long, but the band broke up in 2021 due to some internal issues. I'm not sure if we found out what the reason for that was, but they're back now, and they're back with what I presume is the first single from an upcoming album. So let's get straight into the new single. It's been 5 years, and I'm really excited to finally be getting some new music from the band. So here we go with a brand new Catfish and the Bottlemen single, Showtime. Gonna have to put my glasses on for this one. Okay, here we go.
Back to the graft again. Just sold my voice for a long weekend. You bet it was worth it. There's no other place I'd rather reset. You got that right, love. If I wasn't yours, I'd be somewhere else, in some other time zone, trying to work things out myself. If I'm not moving you, I'll be straight on party. Save my lies and the lies for the guys who got the time for it. I will say it again. If I'm not moving you.
Okay, so it's cool they've kind of kept that signature sound that, you know, we've heard from all their previous albums, but it does have like a slightly different sound to it, almost like a acoustic intro with that really cool bass guitar in the background. I'm sure it's about to get a lot heavier like most of their songs do.
I'll be straight on party. Save my lies and the lies for the guys who got the time for it. Fuck that shit. Get on this sometimes. When the thing you want is right in front of your eyes. Kevin called this Showtime. Fire knows what's going on in this life. Back to the fields again. When I've headlined these, I'll be back, my friend. Pouring rollers another though. You know my timing's impeccable. Still got through, you know. Could've called it a night, but there's too much fighting that hard.
It's a really cool video as well so far, like using all the past, you know, concerts and all that as the sort of background. That's a really cool idea for a video as well.
Get your mind right now, cause we're both just about to start. If I'm not moving you, I'll be straight off out of here. Save my lies and the lies for the guys who got the time for it. Fuck that shit. Get on this sometimes. When the thing you want is right in front of your eyes. Kevin called this Showtime. Fire knows what's going on, that's life. Stay up for me.
The song's got like a really weird rhythm to it, but it works, but it's a bit strange.
Find some space. It's about time, right place. Yeah, it happens all the time. Making tracks again, 'cause we set our sights on a golden. We been all yours, and you been all mine. If I'm not moving you, I'm still a party. Somebody said you went on a spree, they're asking for me. I love that shit. Get on this sometimes. When the thing you want is right in front of your
Oh, this last part's really nice. Okay, that was a brand new single from Catfish and the Bottlemen, Showtime. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's one of their like most standout songs ever. Of course, it's the first time hearing it, but it definitely felt like a very triumphant return to making music. And, you know, from what I could tell from the lyrics, it was a lot about, you know, talking about that, like making their return, writing songs again, all that kind of stuff. And I think that makes sense for a band that hasn't been, you know, releasing music for quite a long time now to have this sort of just comeback song. It does make sense, and I really like the music video as well, the sort of artistic way it went about making it, and obviously keeping that sort of dark black tone that they're always known for, you know, with their clothing and their instruments, and the, you know, the album covers are always a dark color. Just having that like black and white hue over the video was a nice touch as well. And I thought it was a great idea for a video, you know, showcasing all of their previous concerts and gigs that they've done. I was basically staring at Van McCann for like 4 minutes straight there, but for the most part it was spliced with, you know, footage from their previous gigs and all their old performances, which I thought was a really nice touch. But I think it's a great way to return. It was a nice idea for a song. Like I said, I don't think it's their most, you know, outrageous song ever. The pacing was a bit weird. The tempo and the rhythm was a bit strange, but it wasn't bad. It worked, but it was just quite hard to keep track of where the song was going. But I tell you what, I really did like the outro. I thought the outro was really, really nice. And we kind of saw it a bit more on the most recent Catfish and the Bottlemen album, where they had a few more songs on there which were a bit, you know, less high tempo, a bit more melancholic than a lot of the other stuff they released in their early years. And this one definitely fit that category a bit more. Had more of like an acoustic vibe with the break and the chorus having those strong power chords, but other than that it was mostly acoustic in the bass. I very much do expect them to go back to making the kind of music that they were making prior, but again, you don't know. It's been 5 years. You know, there's rumours that they broke up because of people in the band. Whether those people are still in the band, I'm not too sure. I'll have to look into it. But, you know, if they do have new band members, that could mean a different style and different sound. But I think they'll stick pretty similar to what they've been doing. And to be fair, I think that's what people want. There's been like a huge outcry for Catfish and the Bottlemen for quite a long time now. People really want them to make their return. And to be fair, I think that's what people want. There's been this huge outcry for Catfish and the Bottlemen to return for quite a long time now. So I think if they deliver the project, which is, you know, just more of the same, I don't think anyone's going to complain at that, really. And I did want to quickly take a look at this Radio X article which came out right after the song came out, basically talking about the actual single, and there's a bit more information in there that I don't think we knew beforehand. So yeah, this was the first single they've released in 5 years, which is absolutely crazy. Like, I mean, it does feel like that long. It does feel like a very long time since you've had a Catfish album, but 5 years, that's crazy. And obviously the single's called Showtime. And yeah, it was recorded by Van McCann and Dave Sardy, who also worked with Oasis, LCD Sound System, and Rolling Stones. And yeah, as I briefly alluded to, you know, the lyrics of the song were talking about the time that's passed. And yeah, the first opening lyric to the song was, you know, back to the graft. I wonder if that's going to be the album title. I don't think it will be, because they normally go for like short and sweet, like The Balance, you know. They normally try and go for a bit shorter albums, but maybe they'll be breaking that trend, I'm not too sure. But Back to the Graft would be a pretty good album name. And yeah, just highlighted a few lyrics here. Just sold my voice for the long weekend, you bet it was worth it, there's no other place I'd rather reset. So it kind of sounds like they've had their time away and they thought, you know what, we really miss it, we want to get back to it. It's the first single since Conversation, which is mad, because it does feel like we've had the song Conversation for a very long time now. I mean, it's been 5 years, it is quite long, nearly 5 years. And yeah, alongside this, they also announced 2 headline shows, which I'm pretty sure we knew about. I think we knew that they were headlining Reading and Leeds. I think that was known. I'm not sure if it was actually confirmed or not, but I think everyone kind of knew that. And they'll join Blink-182, Jerry Cinnamon, Lana Del Rey, Fred again, and Liam Gallagher. I think that's a great move by Reading and Leeds, you know, getting them back as a headliner. I think that's a great move. It's not going to be the first show, because you can see here they're also in Cardiff at the end of July, and Edinburgh in August. But I think that alone is enough to, you know, convince people to go to Reading and Leeds Fest. Not that they need convincing, but there was quite a lot of complaints about this year's lineup, people saying it's not as good as previous years. But I think having Catfish as a headliner, having them top bill, I think that is a great move. And yeah, what a way to return for the band. But I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing loads and loads of different festivals. I don't think it would just be the ones listed here. Hopefully they do a few more standalone shows, but I expect that to be more so once they release the album. That's probably when we'll start seeing them go on like a UK or Europe tour. I think at the minute they'll do all the big festivals. They'll probably be doing a few more as well. I'm not sure if Glastonbury's been announced yet, or Isle of Wight, Transmit, all those kind of festivals. I don't know if the lineup's been announced yet. I don't think Glastonbury has. I also expect them to be part of those as well. But for now, Reading and Leeds, Cardiff and Edinburgh. So not only have we got a new single, and well, looks like we're going to be getting a 4th album from the band, also going back on tour. So hopefully this is the kind of revival of Catfish and the Bottlemen, because I and so many other people have been really wanting to see this band return for a long time. They're one of those bands that sort of came out of nowhere, just immediately hit the ground running, and they released so much good music. It was such a shame when they stopped, but yeah, it's great to see them finally come back. So yeah, overall, I don't think it was a massively standout song from the band. I don't think it was anything major. It hasn't given us any clear indication of where the album's going to be. It was kind of more of the same, but I think it was just needed. You know, it was just needed to hear the band again, hear the lyrics and what the song's about, and just, you know, get back into the rhythm of making music and releasing music. So it's great to see. We didn't really know what those posters were going to be. We didn't know whether it's going to be like a show, but yeah, it's a single, and hopefully we'll be getting plenty more from the band as well, because I imagine the album isn't going to come out for quite a long time. Otherwise they would have probably announced it by now if it was going to come out sometime soon. So I wouldn't expect the album to come out probably until just before festival season, or maybe later on in the year. But yeah, if those singles do release and when the album eventually does come out, I will be doing a reaction to it on this channel. So if you'd like to see that and any other Catfish and the Bottlemen related videos, please feel free to subscribe. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of the song. Are you excited for the new album? And yeah, I want to say a big thank you if you made it this far into the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and hope you have a nice day.